everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought that I'll share 10 things that you can do to improve your attention span. And most of the things that I'm going to share are actually backed by science. So if you feel that you're somebody who gets distracted very easily, or that you have a short attention span, or that you cannot focus for a very long period of time on the task in hand, then keep on watching. We all know that exercise is absolutely amazing for our bodies. It makes us fit, it makes us healthy, and with regular workouts, our stamina, our strength, our flexibility, our endurance, all of these things improve a lot. So this means that exercise is very important for the muscles in our body. And similar to the muscles in our body, our brain is also a muscle. Just like we need physical exercise to improve the muscles of our body, we need mental exercises to improve the muscle right here, which is our brain. The mental exercises that we do, they improve the strength and stamina of our brain, which is basically the attention span of our brain and its ability to focus more and better on the task in hand. Now, before you rush to solve some puzzles, which by the way are great exercises for our brain, I would actually recommend meditation over puzzles. And there are 3 reasons why I recommend meditation. First of all, it does not need a lot of your time. You can meditate for as little as 5 minutes and you would see the difference that it makes. Secondly, when you're meditating, you're not only making your brain stronger, but you also feel more calm, peaceful, relaxed, level-headed, clear-headed after your meditation session. And the third reason why I recommend meditation is because meditation improves your attention span is actually backed by science. In a study that was done at University of California at Santa Barbara, it was found that undergraduate students who took a mindfulness class and meditated for about 10 to 20 minutes 4 times a week, they scored much higher on memory tests and exercises that required attention. I'll make sure to leave all the links of all the research that I'm going to talk about in today's video in the description box below, so make sure to check it out. By the way, I would love it if you could participate in the poll that you will see somewhere here, and let me know if I should make a video on how to meditate for beginners, because I would absolutely love to do that. Now, before we move on to the next tip, there is actually something that I need to do. Why don't you come with me? Well, we all know how important water is for all of us, and this is why I shared a research related to water and our cognitive and physical performance in this video. And today I want to talk about another research that was done at the University of Barcelona, where it was found that being as little as 2% dehydrated can affect our concentration and our focus negatively. This means that being dehydrated is not only bad for your body, but it is also bad for your attention and your focus and your concentration. So the next time you sit to study or to work, make sure that you keep a bottle of water near you so that you stay hydrated and focused. There was a study done in the University of Illinois where they divided some students into 2 groups and they were given a difficult task to finish. Now they asked the students of group 1 to rest for 20 minutes and then work on the task, and they asked the students of group 2 to first walk for 20 minutes and then start working on the task that they were given. After the tasks were completed by the students, they found that students who walked for about 20 minutes before starting working on the task, they completed the task with more concentration and with more focus and more easily as compared to the students who rested for 20 minutes before they started working on the task. So we know that working out is really amazing for the muscles of our body, and this study shows that it is also great for the muscle right inside your skull, for your brain. So working out is great both for your physical and your mental health. Now, you do not need to rush to the gym every single day and work out for hours like crazy. All you need is a well-structured 150 minutes of exercise plan every single week. And here's a bonus tip for you. If you find that whatever it is that you're working on, you're not able to focus on it properly, then stop working on it, get up and get your body moving for 5 to 10 minutes. You can do anything. You can maybe walk a bit, or you can dance on your favorite song, or just do anything that will move your body, and you will see that it will just improve your concentration and your focus almost instantaneously. It seems to us that multitasking makes us more efficient and a smart worker, but the reality is quite the opposite. Multitasking actually reduces your efficiency and you're more likely to make errors because of continuous switching from one task to the another. So instead of multitasking, you really need to avoid switching back and forth between multiple tasks and just focus on one task at a time. And after you finish this one task that you were working on, you can then move on to the next one. We've already discussed that our brain is also a muscle which needs to be trained regularly, like the muscles in our body. And similarly, for quitting multitasking, we actually need to train our brain to focus on one task at a time and not multitask. There are actually multiple situations that we can use to train our brain to focus on one task at a time and avoid switching back and forth between tasks. Let me give you some examples. While you're playing video games, just try and avoid scrolling through social media. While you are eating, avoid watching TV or YouTube videos, except for my videos, of course. I'm just kidding. Try to eat more mindfully and give your food your complete attention. While you're cleaning, try and clean a particular area without reaching for your phone. Wow, our phones are big distractions these days, isn't it? Whenever you're working, try to keep your phone in another room if possible. And if that's not possible, turn off all the notifications, because every time your phone will make a sound, you will feel the urge to check who sent you a message or who liked your picture or what your favorite actor posted on Instagram. Well, this goes for emails as well. So try to limit checking your emails for about 2 to 3 times a day, because usually we end up checking our emails more often than is actually required. Similarly, you can also limit checking your phone to 2 to 3 times a day and give yourself a dedicated time to scroll through social media or to chat with your friends, and if possible, try to batch using your phone and checking emails together, because it will save you a lot of time. Speaking of saving time, if you would want to watch a video on time management tips, then make sure to leave time management in the comment section below. If you love music, give this video a thumbs up. Like, I love music so much that this next research made me so happy. So according to a study done at the Stanford University School of Medicine, music helps improve your focus. So whenever you're working on something and you want to focus better on that task, play something soothing in the background and make sure to use music instead of a song. Basically, use something without any lyrics, because it will ultimately act as a distraction and you will end up singing along instead of focusing on the work that you are doing. If you would ask me which song I love to hear or what's my favorite music to listen to when I'm working, then I'll tell you that it's The Sound of the Rain, which I love to listen to on rainy mood, which basically plays the sound of rain in a loop. I also like using applications like Tide, which has a lot of different ambient noises. By the way, make sure to check out this video where I also talk about my other favorite productivity apps, including Tide, and also show you how to use these apps and how these apps work in detail. The third favorite of mine is a playlist on Spotify, which I use whenever I'm doing something which requires deep focus. This playlist is called Piano in the Background. I have talked about this concept in almost all my productivity videos, and I have explained this concept in detail in this video. But to quickly explain, the 5-second rule can be defined as: if you have an instinct to act on a goal, you must physically move within 5 seconds or your brain will kill it. This means that as soon as you catch yourself getting distracted, you have to get back to the work within 5 seconds or you will completely stop doing it. And to get back to the work, all you need to do is count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which will awaken your prefrontal cortex, and now you have to refocus on the work that you were doing and the momentum will build and you will continue doing it. By the way, I highly recommend that you watch this video, because this rule is so simple yet so powerful, and it can be used for just about anything or any other technique that works for you. You basically need to ensure that you are not working on anything for a very long period of time, because that will cause mental exhaustion and then you would not be able to focus on anything for a very long period of time. If you wish to know more about the Pomodoro technique, make sure to check out this video in which I have explained everything you need to know about the technique. I know what you're thinking. What's the relation between the clutter on my desk and my attention span? Well, I've got science to back me up here, people. According to a study done at the Princeton University, the clutter on our desk reduces our ability to focus, and it also drains our cognitive resources. So, you know what you have to do before you start working. Just make sure to clean your desk, declutter it, and ensure that whatever is there on the desk is exactly what you're going to need for your work or for your study session. If you spend majority of your day in front of a computer on a desk, then every time you notice your posture, you'll find that you're slouching. And this is why you need to be so mindful of your posture. When you sit straight, your heart rate goes up by 10 beats per minute, which means an increase in your attention. So every time you just notice yourself slouching, just make sure to roll your shoulders and sit straight. If you have been slouching for a very long time, chances are the muscles in your back have become weak, and if you sit straight for a long time, your back will start hurting. If that's the case with you, then I recommend that you sit straight for about 5 to 10 minutes or for however long you can, and then you go back to your usual position. Gradually, your muscles will become stronger and you would be able to sit straight for a long time, and you will develop a good posture as well. Also, you need to make sure that you're not sitting like too straight, because you will end up hurting your back, because that would be a very uncomfortable posture. You just need to ensure that you're sitting comfortably and that you have a nice straight back. The key to a good sitting posture is that your ears should lie right above your shoulders. And while you practice all that I've shared today, just remember that improving or increasing your attention span takes time, because we discussed already that our brain is a muscle which needs to be trained, and that takes consistency, patience, and practice. Now, go down in the comment section below and let me know what is your tip to increase and improve attention span. By the way, do you remember that one of my tips today was not to multitask? Well, make sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking this button and also hit the notification bell, because in my next video, I'm going to tell you why multitasking is actually a myth. If you like this video, then I'm pretty sure you're gonna like these two as well, so make sure to check them out. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Till then, keep loving, keep dreaming. This is Ruchika Srivastava signing off.